but the last thing I wanted to see what y'all opinion was. What is your opinion on Pierre Bourne versus Tyler, the Creator? We're talking about artistry and production, and we can also break it down to production and artistry. Now, my opinion, I don't know why this started, but on Twitter, people were comparing Pierre Bourne to Tyler, the Creator, like I just said before. Apparently Pierre Bourne said it on his Twitter. I don't know where he said it exactly, but people are pointing out this exact tweet. Motherfuckers be mad because you believe in yourself. Lol, opinions are opinions, never a fact. Can someone tell me where this conversation started? Because I have no idea. Well, I think in general, Tyler is a better artist, but I like Pierre more because I listen to him way more. I personally think Pierre Bourne is better. I don't hear anybody trying to copy Tyler, the Creator's swag. I feel like every producer, every type beat producer on YouTube is rocking with Pierre's swag, and I'm not calling them biters at all, but I just think that Pierre Bourne created a whole generation of producers. Now, artist wise, you know, I feel like Pierre Bourne has a lot to build on. He's not as big yet because T-Lot 4 and T-Lot 4 Deluxe was really his only like step into the more mainstream, if you will. Whereas Tyler, the Creator has been out a longer time than him. I mean, his last album, he had Flower Boy, and then he had Igor, which were both like pretty mainstream albums. There was Cherry Bomb, Wolf, and that was dropped in 2013. Wolf, I remember listening to Wolf and going to the gym and listening to that shit because it was like harder 808s. So I don't think it's fair to compare Tyler, the Creator to Pierre Bourne just yet on an artist level, because Pierre Bourne, again, has really been only out since like Magnolia. I know he's been making music way longer than that. It might have similar amount of albums as Tyler, the Creator, but that's because Pierre Bourne has a bunch of albums on Spotify and shit that aren't like studio albums, like under a label. Like before T-Lot 4, I don't count anything on Pierre's part. Something I pointed out on Twitter that a lot of people got mad about is that Pierre Bourne is working with Drake. Okay, I feel like that's a qualifier to show you how talented Pierre Bourne is. If he's making beats like Pain 1993 and others for Drake, I feel like that kind of is like a step up. Like Drake only works with the top of the top musicians, videographers, everybody, business people, managers. He's only working with the top of the top. I don't think Tyler, the Creator, and Drake have anything. Now, I know that shouldn't tell you like Pierre Bourne's just way better than Tyler, the Creator, and blah blah blah. By the way, Tyler, the Creator is a producer. He produced all of his Igor album, which I think is impressive to say the least. But I simply just think that Pierre Bourne made way more of a wave of production. We can at least say that Pierre Bourne is better than Tyler, the Creator production wise, as a producer, as a beat maker. In my opinion, artistry, I still think Pierre has a lot to go. I personally like Pierre Bourne way more than Tyler, the Creator. I don't like Tyler, the Creator that much. I don't even like Earthquake. Hot take, because it has Playboi Carti on it. I'm not one of those people that just says I like everything that Playboi Carti is on, okay? I think honestly that Tyler, the Creator's beats aren't as iconic as Pierre Bourne. I think Tyler, the Creator's beats kind of sound like Kanye West, more like cinematic, you know? Whereas Pierre Bourne, like when you hear like specific synths or like video game-esque type sounds, you know that's Pierre Bourne, or influenced by Pierre Bourne. And also artistry. Okay, let's bring in another component of why Tyler, the Creator, is a better artist than Pierre Bourne. I think his branding is way better. Like with Igor, he was like wearing that fucking like wig or whatever it was, and like he just has way more personality than Pierre Bourne, whereas Pierre Bourne's like super behind the scenes, you know? And so I think Pierre Bourne has a lot to learn in that aspect, whereas Tyler, the Creator, can sell like hella merch. He was with Odd Future, and their whole brand is like a group or a collective. They were making hella bread that way. But again, that could just come with experience and time, because again, Tyler, the Creator, been out since like before 2013, like 2010s, maybe even before that. And yeah, Pierre Bourne's about to drop PlayStation, super hyped for that.